Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dollface Kim, and y'all already know what we came to do. Came with a makeup look, an eye tutorial. Okay, we done did the damn thing today. Like, we did it today. We really set it off today. This look is just, it's a look, okay? It's a look. Like, y'all can see that I'm cheesing because my last tutorial, it was cute. It was cute, but this, you feel me? My last tutorial, I was really lazy. Like, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I was being a tad bit lazy in my last tutorial, but today I went all out and I did the damn thing. If y'all want to see how I got this look, go ahead and keep watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share, do all of that, all of the above, do all of that. So we're gonna prime our eyes today with the original Urban Decay primer potion, and like I said in my last video, the brush wasn't blending it out well, so we're using our fingers, and we are using Juiva'S Place today for the eyes. So we're gonna go into our Masquerade palette, and we're gonna take Zobo, which is that purple, and we're just gonna pack that into our crease and build that up and blend it out slightly. We're gonna blend it out ever so slightly. And if you watched my last video, I talked about this brush. This is the Stigma crease brush, I believe. And it's really good for detailing in the crease. And now we're gonna go into our BH Cosmetic palette. I forgot the name of this palette, but this is the color Tongue Pop, and it's just a really vibrant pink, and we're just using that as a transition shade and to also blend out that purple a little bit. Now you already know, well, if you're not new to my channel and watched some of my previous videos, we are going to be going back and forth. We're going to blend, and we're going to deposit and then blend and then deposit and then blend. Now, if you don't want your colors to be pigmented, you don't have to do that, but I want my colors to be pigmented, so I'm just going to go back with Zobo, and we're going to deepen that up and build up the pigment. And of course, we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. And to kind of get my colors to blend together, I'm going to feather it in, and then we're going to go back in, you know, just back and forth like I said. But we are going to feather in that purple into the pink so that it kind of blends into it. And I'm making sure to keep my eyeshadows away from my brow bone. I don't want it to go that far. But the inner parts of my eyes is okay, but my brow bone, I don't want it to go that far. Going back into our Masquerade palette, we're going to take that purple shimmer Makita, and we're going to put that on top of that dark purple, and this is what's going to make that Makita really pop. When you put it on top of a dark color, it's going to make it pop. That technique only works for shimmers. Now we're going to go back in with Tongue Pop and just give it a little blend, just a little extra blend. And now we're going to go into our Nubian 1 palette, and we're going to take that orange I just showed you guys, and we're going to use that as our brow bone color. And that's going to blend out that pink so it doesn't look, you know. Now we're going to cut our crease. If you want to see how I cut my crease, let me know, and I'll make a video for you guys. Now going into the Saharian palette by Juiva'S Place, we're going to take Wadabi. This is so freaking pretty. I love this color. And we're putting that in our inner lid. That's going to be the showstopper, okay? We're putting that into our inner lid, and I'm using a small detail brush from Eco Tools. I love this. It's really fluffy. It's not too dense. And I actually really love using this brush when it comes to shimmers. It just does a really good job of making it look so metallic. Like, I didn't have to even wet the brush, you feel me? So now we're going to go into our Masquerade palette, and we're going to be using the color Ali, which is this shimmer green, and we're going to pack it right where we stopped the Wadabi, and we're just going to build it up, and then we're going to kind of feather it in. That's what I'm talking about. It blends it for you. We're feathering it into that Wadabi. And you just want to take your time with this so that you're not going outside of your cut crease. You know, you want to keep it clean. So now we're going to blend these two colors together, and by doing that, we're going to just go back in with Wadabi, and we're going to put it right where we began the Mali, and we're just going to tap it, and kind of feather it at the same time, and this is what's going to give you that blended effect. And with this brush being so fluffy, like I said, it kind of does the work for you. Now we're going to go into Dahlia, which is out of the Masquerade palette as well. I love this blue. It's such a pretty blue. And we're just going to repeat the same step throughout the whole entire lid. Honestly, we're going to repeat the same step. We're going to start that Dahlia right where we ended the Molly, and we're just gonna pack it on, build up that pigmentation. And guys, it's really not that hard to blend out shimmers. Shimmers are really easy to blend together. It's the mattes that, you know, it takes a little bit of work. So we're gonna go back in with Molly like we did with Dobby, and we're just gonna feather it into that blue. We're gonna feather it into Dahlia, and look at that blend. Now we're gonna go back into Medica, and we're gonna put that right at the outer part of our lid, and we're gonna blend that into the Dahlia. And then of course, to make sure it's blended, we're gonna go and feather in Dahlia into that Medica so that it's blended. Okay, and as you guys can see, this eye look was not hard at all. It wasn't hard to create. Shimmers are the easiest to work with. Definitely beginner friendly. And of course, I just tweak my eye looks a little bit, make sure everything is blended. And now I'm just adding some brow gel to my eyebrows because my eyebrows were too dark. And I'm going in with a beauty supply store eyeliner, and this is a baby blue. This is just the color that I chose to use because I really love the way the blue stands out in this look. Of course, you can use white, you can use black, you can use whatever color you want to use. And we're just making sure it's really pigmented. And now we're going to use the same colors that we use on top. On the lower lash line, we're going to start on the outer parts of our eye and work our way in. So this is Medica, and we're just going to blend that in. This is a small detail brush. Whatever detail brush you have will work. I prefer something that's kind of like straight. You see how it's really straight. But now we're going to go into Dahlia, and we're just going to go back and forth. And when you go back and forth with this brush, it kind of blends it for you, so you don't have to go back like how we did on top. And then of course, we're going to take Dahlia and blend that into the blue. Go, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, back and forth. And then last but not least, Wadabi. We're going to put that in our inner parts of our lash line. And we're just making this really dramatic, like really dramatic. And that's it, y'all. Like, this is so easy. That was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, sis, and you're done. Okay? Add some mascara to your bottom lash line. If you want to add some bottom lashes, girl, do it. That would make this look so popping. And boom, this is the finished look. And this look was so fun. The colors were pigmented. That's why I love using Juvia'S Place. And trust me, y'all, I ain't trying to sell y'all nothing, so I'm not lying. Like, they the truth, for real, the truth. Okay, look how pigmented that looks. Look how pigmented that looks, sis. Oh my god. If you really wanted to take this up a notch, you could add some graphic liner or some rhinestones. Oh my god, I love this look. Like, I feel so luminous. I feel so, you know, in my element. Comment what's your favorite thing about this look. New videos every Sunday. Y'all already know we's on the road. Like, we's doing this back to back to back to back. Okay, we're doing this back to back. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you click the bell next to the subscription button so you know when I upload videos. And you won't miss out on any content that I put out. See you guys in my next video.